gonna go ahead and give it a couple minutes. Share this out real quick. Hoping my computer will keep up with the fact that I am live streaming right now. Trying to also share it to Twitter and all that. Yeah. We're just gonna give it a couple minutes for people to stop in. See how I don't expect very many people to pop in today, just because of the simple fact that I kind of am unannounced, or like I didn't announce this stream. I did want to do this just because of the simple fact that, pardon me, I wanted to do this just because I have some things that I want to do in the coming future, and I wanted to give you guys some updates just because of the simple fact that, well, I've been gone for a while, so figured now's probably the best time to just like go over everything and, yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna have to explain that a bit more. Just a moment. Still trying to get everything situated. And all right. Okay. Just gonna continue to wait. I noticed I'm dropping some frames, which is great. Let me get English. It's for some reason not there. Let me go ahead and get some tunes in the background real quick because I don't have that such. I don't have something like that just yet. There we go. But do. Hang on, that needs to. Hi, Lumi. So glad to see that you're here. I am just doing some chatting. I've been gone for a while for streaming, so I am kind of doing some updates. Felt like streaming again, so I am trying to get music playing in the background so it's not dead silence when I'm not speaking. It's gonna give me a second. I want to say it's this. Nope, that's not it. Been gone so long, I forgot how to do half this stuff. we're just gonna do, no, is that it? Window capture it is. Oh boy. I just want the music. That's all I want. I don't want the actual uh here, we're gonna put that underneath. That works. Um Gonna turn that down. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Although you can hear it through my mic, I'm sure. Oh boy. No, it's not window capture. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, I'm trying. Do. Probably should have done this before I hopped on, or before I started stream, but I didn't think that far ahead. I was like, you know what? Media source. Ha. Ow. Okay. Nope, that's not it either. Okay. Well, um, just gonna roll with it, I guess. Um, yeah, so for background music desktop app. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Here, so many clicky clicks in the background. Apps. Oh, wait. Okay. Glad to see that my yeah, I'm glad to see that my model's at least doing okay. I'm not dropping serious frames right now, so that's a plus side. Okay. Need to install app real quick. Do. Yes, install. Ooh. Okay. Get out of that. Okay, let's see. It could be that my uh yeah, that's probably what it is. Hang on. Do audio output, desktop audio. Is it? No, it's not, is it? Nope, it's picking up on my mic. Not. Okay, you know what? Going without music for now. That's okay. So, yes. So, some updates that I've gotten or that I've been thinking on recently. Um, I have been on hiatus for like the last several months. I know I posted a video back in January, actually, um, that was just stating, hey, I'm going on hiatus for various different reasons. One of the other problems that I had at the time was I did not have a background, like a comfy space is what I got to put as a scene in OBS. But like I didn't have a background that was technically mine, and not really technically. I have a VTuber artist that I commission. She does all of the work for my model, my backgrounds, pretty much all my assets. We're still working on a couple assets like the Be Right Back screen, the starting soon, and the stream ended screen. One of the new updates also is I'm going to have a lore animation dropped. I don't know when yet. We just got into the start of animation so far, which, because it's at the start, it's not gonna be for a while. Glad to see that you're excited for that, Lumi. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for it, actually. We recently finished up with, it was the storyboarding and the script writing, because I'm actually going to be voice acting in it for anything that needs dialogue. And well, we actually did write out some dialogue, and because I don't know very many people that would voice act, it's just going to be me. So, fortunately, both characters have a very feminine voice. One is going to end up being the higher pitched, and that's going to be Freya. And then the other one is essentially the goddess she's devoted to, who is going to be like this more mature, regal character. I'm really excited for it. And yeah, so another really cool update that I've put up is or not that I put up yet, but I'm sorry, I lost track of what I was saying. I have some cool announcements, one of which is I'm actually going to get back into recording videos. My one problem, though, right now is I need to learn how to edit videos. I don't hate putting up the VODs, but sometimes they're a little too long for actual or like the algorithm to promote, unless I've got like a higher subscriber count. Because I post them all on my YouTube channel, which should be the same name or similar. Hang on. I'll worry about that later. I was gonna post everything in the like post my socials in the chat, but that requires a lot of typing out because I don't have everything saved. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into doing a lot of gaming content. I'm still trying to figure out how to go about getting all of the artwork, or like I want to do some artwork streams because I really like drawing. But the problem is I don't know how to go about. Oh, is it? I didn't realize. Oh, I guess it is. um, that is good to know now. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing more like an equal amount of gaming and art content. I really like doing like drawing streams. Haven't done one yet, but I like the concept of it. Um, and so I'm kind of bouncing that idea in the back of my mind, but still trying to figure out what I'm going to end up doing. Um, I have plans to do several different series already. It's just a matter of planning them out in terms of like what videos am I going to do, like, or like how long each video is going to be, that kind of thing. I know I want to for sure get back into playing Touhou Luna Nights. I started playing it when I started my channel, but kind of stepped away from it because I got stuck in one of the areas before a boss. I had played it on my own and was able to get past that point while I'm stuck at a further point and trying to complete that save file. And when I finish that, I do want to jump into a couple other series. One being Final Fantasy 15. I absolutely love that game. And so I want to try and play it on stream, but I don't know how my computer will fare with that. I know it runs rather slow on its own, especially with the Regalia. That car likes to shake about, and I'm concerned for what it'll do to my computer if I'm streaming or recording of any kind, or doing streaming or recording of any kind. I do also have a plan to play a demo of a game. If you've seen Oompaville on YouTube, he released the demo back in November, December-ish of 2024 for a video game, and I can't remember what it's called exactly, but I have it saved in my Steam. Hang on. I have it saved in my Steam library because I wanted to play it on my birthday, but as most would have assumed, I was busy on my birthday and leading up to that because my birthday is right before Christmas by like a couple days. So, yeah, I want to play that game, and then next month there is a new game. I think I'm going to start that game series first and foremost. It's called Love Everything. Voice actor Robbie Daymond actually is one of the people working on it and also voices in it. Well, so do yeah. It's interesting for sure. Like my birthday being before Christmas certainly is never without its dull moments, to say the very least. I usually my one birthday gift actually is given to me like 2 months ahead of time because it's a subscription, and it was bought it's going on almost 3 years now since it got paid for. But I have a Crunchyroll subscription that is my dad's gift to me every year. But yeah, it's interesting because it's always like, okay, well, uh, yeah, certainly I don't hate not having wait, hang on. Brain did not want to work there. I absolutely love having Crunchyroll because like all of my shows, or like all of my favorite anime, have been put to Crunchyroll and nowhere else. But yeah, this year is actually going to be even more chaotic because I turned 21 this year, and my plan is to responsibly drink on my birthday and potentially the day after, but not as intense as on my birthday. just to give my body a break and be able to just kind of be able to like take the time before I have to go back to work. So I'm not going back to work hungover. But I don't intend on getting like drunk. Probably maybe a little bit tipsy, but nothing serious. And I will in no way be driving. It's either going to be friends or family that'll be driving me around. So yeah, I'm going to be very responsible about that time, even more so than normal. But yeah, I was saying something. It was about the game plans. My brain is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I did have another plan of fixing up my model. I don't know why I'm like streaming to tell all of this. Like I could record a video, but I didn't want to go and edit. I just rather it be like chill and not because when recording recorder oh gosh, recording videos always seems so stressful to me, especially when it's like a just chatting type thing, because I always feel like I gotta be like less than 10 minutes and then people start getting bored. And I feel like that's gonna end up being the case. I wish I had a stream overlay now that I think about it. For the chat. Just so I don't look like I'm talking to myself. I don't think I have that. That's okay. I'll figure it out for next time. But yeah. Recording always seems to give me a little bit more stress and anxiety when it comes to like just chatting. So plus I wanted to get some use out of the background that was made for me. So yeah. I also don't think that I managed to link the artist account, and now I feel bad because that doesn't feel right. And Twitch is not wanting to work short of streaming. That's fine. So, I've never actually done a just chatting stream, so I'm not exactly used to it. I'm used to just playing video games and hoping my computer doesn't crash. It's never a dull moment when, especially for any VTuber, but you obviously know that, Lumi. I'm sure you've had your fair share of scuff. Yeah. Oh, I did want to mention, I am, that is very true. Scuff is all a part of the process. I did also want to add that I'm planning on fixing the rig for my model. As you can see, some of the lip sync doesn't exactly work, and I think that's because the mouth is, I think some of the layers didn't cooperate when rigging. Sierra ended up drawing the mouth. Sorry, chain next to Mike, not a good idea. Sierra ended up making the mouth into like, I think 5 different layers, maybe 7, I think. Because I think it was the skin part, like the skin tone. Oh, yeah. Not unless it's like one of those super expensive models, and then it's like, oh, that looks really easy. Or I know some VTubers also have iPhones that have even better face tracking than a computer would. I don't exactly have that though, so my mouth or my lip sync mouth track is not the greatest, but that's okay. I'm actually really happy with my model. So, but I do want to add like a little more physics to like the hair, some toggles, like an ear twitch, or I don't think I have the ability to remove the crown, which really, which is fun. I know I went to rig it, and then some of the parameters that I had to deal with were kind of like deleted when I brought it into VTube Studio, and I think that was because I accidentally hit a button. I'm not sure what button I hit that kind of deleted all my parameters. But yeah, so uh I don't know what else to talk about. I just wanted to come on here and uh do some updates. Because I also felt like getting at least one more stream in. Um my day's been going pretty well actually. Uh I I'm a religious person. I go to church every Sunday morning, and this Sunday they asked me if I could join them on the praise team, which is the church's singing group. Kind of like a church choir, but it's only the five of us. So, but they asked me to join them, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I like to sing. So, yeah, I was I forgot how much I enjoyed singing on that stage. So I was pretty happy to be up there. I was pretty happy to just uh, be able to worship with everybody in my congregation. And then I've been just chilling ever since. Uh, Parents, or like my family is away for whatever they're doing. Last I heard it was grocery shopping, but they've been gone for a while. And I don't mind. It's actually rather nice and quiet in the house, so allows me to get some work done because I did have some. I've been doing some rudimentary singing practice, but it's tough to get something that sounds nice. I totally get that. I really do. Yes, very much so. Perfect practice makes perfect. I think that was the saying that my teachers would instill in us, and I think it's been a couple years since I've been away for school, so it's hard telling. I'm getting water sip real quick. I was taking a few lessons a few months ago, but then my schedule changed, so I had to stop. Ah, I totally get that. Uh, yeah, busy schedules are always the greatest. And I say that with such heavy sarcasm. But yeah, I'm glad you're at least getting back into it. I'm sure it's a lot of fun. Oh, definitely. Especially when it's like mental health or motivation type things. Because I love gaming, and that's one of my hobbies. But the problem is motivation gets in the way, or work. 'Cause more often than not, they have me, or I'm always scheduled night shift, and it's by the time I get home, I'm always so tired. So I actually, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Uh, yeah, I get that too. Um, I'm very awkward. I will admit this. I'm awkward all the time. Stuff like the streaming helps me a lot when it comes to doing things consistently. That's fair. Like, especially because you have the schedule for streaming. Uh, so yeah, that would definitely keep you consistent, especially. So yeah, that's very fair. I'm still working out a streaming schedule because I don't want to like stream every week now. Just because when I was streaming every single weekend, it felt very demanding almost. Um, Almost like it was uh, an unpaid job almost because I'm not monetized, so it's like this feels like an unpaid job if I'm doing it like every single week and not even exactly having fun because I'm fighting with Scuff all the time. But I think like a once a month type thing, I'm working out that especially for the schedule because I'm hoping to at least have like a couple videos during the week. Yes, definitely. And that was something that I was realizing because when I started streaming, I didn't have much going on because I think it was summer break for me, which in itself was rather relaxing, short of having to like needing to get all the VTuber stuff ready for my initial debut, which was January, I think January 29th. Not January, June 29th of 2024. And then about a couple months later, I had to get a new model because the one that I was working with, I just didn't have any motivation to work with it. Nothing wrong with the art for it, of course. And I'm still grateful that Sarah was even willing to do any of the artwork for it. But it was just that model didn't feel like me, and I thought it did when I started, but the more I started streaming with it, the more I realized that it was like this feels like it's somebody else. So I asked to make some changes to the initial model, and fortunately she allowed it, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, and as you can see, I'm really happy for that one. Oh, I got looks like I got a couple more people in. Nope. The my stream said it had like 4 people watching at that time. That's good to hear. Hope you're I am definitely more comfortable with this model. Um, I actually, when I commissioned the adjustments for the model, I was like, actually, I want something that looks a little closer to my likeness, but not 100%. Like, I have the short bob kind of parted on that side. I do actually have green eyes. And I was like, actually, the green eyes kind of work as like a breaker in all the pink and purple and blue colors. So I was like, let's add a little pop of green. So yeah, I'm very comfortable with this new model. Yeah, but I was talking. Well, there's nothing wrong with brown eyes. And if I want to get technical, my eyes are actually brown and green. They're more like a more green, brown, hazel kind of color. Technically, I've got heterochromia, but only upon like closer look. Like my eyes look more hazel, but my one eye actually has brown around the outer part of the iris and like a dark green at the around the pupil, and it's like more brown on that eye and then the other one is more green, same way. So I was like, technically I could have heterochromia, but we just classify it as hazel because it makes everybody's lives easier, especially with classification. Yeah. I needed a stretch there for a second. um, but yeah, getting back to the schedule, I was thinking along the lines of like once a month, maybe twice a month, but only doing it on Sunday nights now instead of like Saturday is the original plan. Because the original schedule was every Saturday night from like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. And so because it was like every week, it was becoming draining and demanding. So I think like every other Sunday, maybe one Sunday a month, or every other Sunday would work. Still trying to figure that one out. I know I want to do like every couple days is a new video, just so that I have something that keeps me in the algorithm for YouTube, especially because I am actually on my way to becoming a YouTube partner. The last time I checked, I had, I want to say 52 subscribers, and I know the max limit is, I know the max limit is, I want to say 500. And so, there it is, YouTube Studio. Looking it up on my iPad. uh, I stand corrected. 51 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And so that is about 449 subscribers that I need to reach. I'm actually hoping to become a YouTube partner by the end of the year. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm only hoping. So, hopefully with the new changes in my posting schedule and all that, I will be doing more videos, which will cause more watch time, hopefully, and get me kind of closer to becoming a YouTube partner. I'm not, like, I won't be upset if I'm not a YouTube partner. Perfectly fine. I mean, it's, sounds like I could quit the road ahead. Yes. I try to plan out as best as I can, that's for sure. Um, because I know that if I don't plan ahead, I have no schedule. If I have no schedule, I basically am in the like post every couple months, and I don't want to do that again. I mean, oh, there was so much. I think I ended up posting like every video was uh like every couple weeks or something like that. Yeah. But uh yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream now. I know it's was short. Unfortunately though, my family has come home from the sounds of it. Um, so yeah. I do want to thank you, Lumi, for stopping in. Really appreciate that. I really do. I wasn't sure I was gonna get anybody in. um, I'm gonna try and make it to some of the streams that you've been doing or that you've got going on. Um, but my work schedule, unfortunately, I usually am not home until like after 10 o'clock. And then by the time I get home, stream has ended. So fingers crossed that I can make it to your next one. Um, But yeah, I know no pressure, but I just feel bad because I'm not showing my support 100%, or like, not like I used to. So, yes, thank you for stopping in, Lumi. Um, and I plan to post this on YouTube later on. I don't know. Probably just going to keep it in the saved VODs on Twitch for the time being. I might save it to YouTube. I don't know. But that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night or day. Um, Stay healthy, stay safe. Ah, good to know. Yes, I forgot about that. Um, yes, I will be sure to put that VOD on YouTube then. Well, yes, stay healthy, have a great rest of your night or day, stay hydrated, be sure to stretch, because, well, sitting at a desk for too long or any place for too long can really hurt if you're not careful. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned for more of what I'm doing. Have a good night or day. Bye.